Hello, I'm Nicholas Roca, and I'm going to go into Roadblocks. Capism for me, and I know the group, especially at the beginning, was a little rough getting started. The format was a little weird, and I'll be honest, some of the videos from our teacher, they were very lengthy, and getting the explanation was, I know, just as hard for her to get everything as short as possible as it was for us to keep focused and listen to the end. So the format of Capism was weird, and then it being online only, nothing face-to-face, and us just being thrown in through email, and then email having various delays in itself, and us being in different time zones, and having different commitments, had different delays. But that also, like I said, time zones, distance was a problem. At the beginning, I know for me especially, there was a bit of a technology curve. And we all had different backgrounds, different opinions on things, which at the beginning, when it came to how we were going to go ahead and run our business, what numbers we were going to use, some of the goals we were going to set, it was a little bit of a challenge at the beginning. But as we proceeded, we all kind of just took each section we were given, we got organized, and we all kind of banded together, and we just owned our section individually for that week. And we conquered some of those roadblocks, and I feel like we were able to come out rather successfully, and we're able to rise over those roadblocks and challenges. As far as things that we could have done different, well, going back to some of those roadblocks, verifying we all could log in 100%. That we just didn't assume that we could log in and that everybody didn't have any challenges. The roadblocks came up because we didn't have that first verification of, can you get into Capism? Can you run? Do we have an opinion on how we're going to do this thing? We were a little late to the party, but and even though we got on point in cue when necessary, early on, especially in the practice rounds, it was a little rough. Another thing was we never, at the beginning, set a weekly meeting or figured out a way until a few weeks in to go back and create a schedule where we were assigned and agreed to different sections, and we communicated early in the week and utilized our section leader, and then kind of springboarded through the group back and forth. But we definitely got through that. So I would say just getting things assigned to each other right off the bat, verifying, communicating those issues would have been really good. As far as when it came to the actual process with all the different decisions and whatnot, we definitely just kind of built from the bottom, watched ourselves every week, and just kind of went back and forth with each other. And I feel like we came out relatively successfully in the end. We stayed profitable. We never took loans or anything crazy. So I felt like we were successful, at least from my perspective. The whole thing was still a little wild to me up until the end. And I had never done anything quite like that with anything business or jobs that I'd been involved with. It was definitely a different kind of system I was used to. So, and I think for the rest of the team also, it was just a very different process. But we learned it, we watched it, we did what we needed to do, and we conquered. So I was pretty confident and happy how we came out. Thanks a lot for listening to my section.